Hey, welcome back to another sweaty special effects nerd segment. I'm Jon Schnepp. I'm sitting here with prosthetics freak fest face-off master Cig Neutron. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Hey, so today we're going to talk about a film that a lot of very religious people made them piss their pants. It came out in 1974. It's William Friedkin's The Exorcist, and it made pea soup. It put pea soup back on the map. Let's talk about Anderson's pea soup and how delicious it is when it's coming out of a possessed 13-year-old girl's mouth, especially when she's vomiting on priests. It's very frightening. This movie scared a lot of people, and for good reason. Sig, let's talk about The Exorcist.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dick Smith, who is a god among effects artists, he did the effects, and I mean, that guy's a genius. Like he's so innovative, and he really set the bar for early on for effects artists. So.
Yeah, didn't he come out? He came up with these incredible techniques of having the flesh coming help me coming up on her stomach. How did that happen?
Yeah, so they actually took a cast of her stomach and they used a cleaning solvent to actually write the words. And as it bubbled up in the foam, then they filmed it and then they played it in reverse, and it looks like the words are just.
Wow. Now, kids, you know how to freak out your family. Get a cleaning solvent and write some stuff on your stomach, right? It's just that easy. What about Regan and her freakish possession? I mean, the way the film was directed was amazing because it was directed in such a creepy and methodical way that you really believed that this girl turned into something from hell. I mean, basically, her head spinning around. Let's talk about just some of those effects.
Yeah, I mean, so, it's a lot of tricks with prop bodies, and, it depends on if you need your actor to be emoting, then you got to figure out a way to hide the face in with, say a twisting neck or something. And so it's a lot of, it's trickery. It's a lot of, it actually runs in sort of magician's tricks to force perspective and those kind of things.
Well, I think they magically tricked the Academy because this is one of the rare horror films that was nominated for an Academy Award. Rightfully so. It's one of the big horror films of horror films. It's definitely in the top 10 of possession films. It might be #1 of all religious possession films. I can't think of another one besides Amityville Horror that has this kind of freakish fear factor. So let's just talk about Linda Blair's performance for a minute. Say what you will about Linda Blair now, but when she made The Exorcist, she was a 13-year-old little kid, and she did, I think, one of the most amazing transformation jobs. I mean, granted, she had makeup on, but that's got to be a frightening, scary thing to do as a kid.
Yeah, you can have the coolest makeup ever, but if you don't know how to act in it and emote in it, then it's just going to fall flat on the screen. And so, I mean, this movie, I think it was so terrifying because of the time period, the subject matter, and the performance of Linda. It's all those things put together, and that's scary.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to get a chance. Me and Holly saw Linda Blair and William Friedkin at a very special 40th anniversary performance of The Exorcist. We got Friedkin to sign our Anderson's pea soup. Nice. He was like, he'd never signed pea soup before, so start bringing it and make him sign your pea soup. All right, guys, that's it for another episode of Sweaty Special Effects Nerds. Sig, where can people find you online?
You can Twitter and Instagram at Cig Neutron and bizarrogogo.com.
Awesome. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Do you want more perspiration, moistness, sweatiness? Click that button. Subscribe, son. Subscribe to theStream.tv for moist activity.